this structure is called clarifier, and this is the first phase for the treatment plant operation. What we do here is that we collect the water from the canal, we bring it right here at the bottom in the middle of the structure. We mix it with chemicals to make the solids coagulate. Then we have some slots that allow the water to flow to the outside of this structure, and then the solids, the sludge with the solids settles at the bottom, and the clear water comes to the top. And we skim it with these launders. We collect it at the main channel that's around us, and then we send it to that settling basin, and from that settling basin we send it to the filters. At the bottom we have a scraper that collects all the solids, and we send them to another structure, and we pump them to the sludge basins over there.
Those, you can look at those as like the veins and the ventricles, and this is where the water gets clean. So about 30 feet below ground. And all of the valves in here are automated. This whole plant, if something happens in the middle of the night, the operator at home can log onto his laptop and control the whole plant and see exactly what's happening. If you haven't been to the operations building yet, you'll see.
We're gonna go there.
You'll see that that's where the sort of the control system is, and it's sort of like a really cool Nintendo game because it's all graphic. You know, show the graphic of the pumps and the pipes and everything. So it's actually very, very neat. And it's state of the art. It's going to be here for a long time.
Cross-section view of what's going on here. What you have at the bottom of these troughs, we'll look in a second, is you have sand at the bottom and anthracite at the top. That is what the filter media is, so the water is coming in from the clarifiers through the pipes that are underneath in this gallery. I think that's where you guys came from. Okay, it's coming up over these troughs, and then it's going to filter through the sand and then back out towards, if you can see this direction, that's where the filter house is, the clear well, and that's what pumps it all the way back into the system.
The alum and the polymer, what they do, they help settle the dirt in the water. They settle on the bottom of the clarifier, so the clean water go to the filters, and then from the filter go to the clear well. And then we have right here the chemical, the chlorine. Disinfect the water before it goes to the city. We have the chlorine tanks right here.
Those are 1 ton. About how long does the tank last?
Well, okay, it lasts like 1 month in summer, or in winter like 2-3 months.
Per tank?
Well, yeah. So
Or the floor?
2 ton each tank. So we have two tons online all the time. So we have the other 2 for backup.
You know, so that room is sealed. There's a venting system that closes should there be a leak.
Yes.
And that was a redesign. So after we got going, we found there was a flaw, and we had that flaw corrected. Had the engineer that they should have caught. So that's why we have other engineers look at engineers' work, because you can have like a doctor, you can second opinion. Mm-hmm. Tell them about the safety of those tanks, those chlorine tanks.
Okay, these like City Manager say, we have a scrubber system. Then in case of a leak, the system will take the chlorine and then will convert it to water. So it will be as a very safe environment, especially for the neighbors. So we have another safety for the chlorine. In case of a leak, we can the chlorine tank can shut off. All the tank can shut off. And
so if we had a horrible earthquake and there was a leak for some reason, it would automatically rectify it. So
yes.
that's
The way that the chlorine comes out, it's not under pressure, it's sucked out. Mm-hmm. So if a leak comes in an airline, in one of the lines, it draws air, it doesn't draw chlorine. So the chlorine is not under pressure coming out, it's under a draw.
not likely to happen.
So you see, this is designed over many years of designs in different environments, and this is not new to this area. I'm familiar with that, these safety. This is a big issue. There is nothing better than chlorine for disinfection.
These photos were taken obviously during the different phases of the construction. And really kind of all boils down to what we have here. These are our workstations. They're called HMI, Human Machine Interface. It allows you to basically get in and you can sit right here and operate the plant and see what's happening with the plant. Any alarms would come in to this point. And right here, what we're looking at, these are the clarifiers, pictures of the round tanks you see out here. this valve, if I click on that, this valve is the valve that allows water to come in from the big raw water ponds into the plant. And right now, if I say I want 4 million gallons a day. All I have to do is click on this. I'm going to close that valve. Right now, if you were standing out there, you'd see the valve closing, and it would be stopping all the water coming into the whole entire plant with that click of that button right there.